JayIce. Yeah.
There we go. Let me scoot back a little bit. Let me scoot back in the camera. Okay. What's up? This is JayIce Wealth Voyage. I'm back with another video. I got something on my lip. I know my past videos, people have been telling me I'm showing no enthusiasm. I need to get my spirits up. So my spirits is up. I know I'm back in my spot, my apartment. Gave y'all reasons why I'm renting right now. One of the reasons why I'm renting, if I just want to start off being transparent. Matter of fact, before I tell y'all why I'm renting, I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to me if you don't. Because my channel is, I need to get the information I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to make a change. I want to show people the journey of somebody becoming wealthy from scratch. And most people always come to a YouTube channel. People always come to a guru. People always go to certain people when they finally made it. They don't see or remember the times when somebody was literally trying to figure out day by day, month by month, year by year. And in this channel, this is what it's strictly about. You seeing different things that I'm trying, I'm accomplishing. I'm also trying to fix, and things that I'm gonna be trial and error. But one thing I do might have a little slight edge. I've been studying for the past 4 to 5, maybe even 6 years about what I'm finally taking a leap of faith to do. So this is a little bit different on my part because I get to actually, you know what I'm saying, showcase what I've been learning. It's not nothing really new to me. It's just me actually doing it and seeing what works in this day and age, 2025 and so forth, and stop if it's like recycled material that's outdated that don't work no more. But like I was saying, reason why I'm renting right now, like I always mention, I personally think there's a chance when somebody's supposed to own a house and was supposed to rent. So one of the things that people always speak about with owning, of course you get equity and certain stuff, but what if you had, like I mentioned before, $100,000, right? And you go get a house in this economy with these interest rates. Would you rather put up that down payment, the 20%, to go put down on a house, or would you rather go put that into an investment account and pay monthly, keep your rent low, you know what I'm saying, lower than the average mortgage, and actually try and build wealth to where you could possibly get to a point where you can pay the house cash, or you can have way more capital for when you go. But that's not what this video is about today. This video that we're talking about today is something that you need in buying a house that everybody knows, and that's credit. I want to give the top 5 credit, basically, I wouldn't call it hacks, must need and must know when trying to build your credit. I have built, and before I get into speaking on the things that you have to do, I want to give my background why I want to speak about credit. I got into credit possibly like 2018, 2019. I was in the process of trying to build credit. Didn't know nothing about credit repair. I realized as I first started to do credit, build my credit, I already had bad credit. And not bad to where it was so, I probably had like a 6 something, but maybe like 620, 630. But it was bad because I had student loans that turned into a collection. So I guess my dad probably pulled out a loan for my schooling when I went to college for 1 semester. Had to pay $10,000, and it turned into a collection agency. I basically agreed to the debt just before I knew nothing about credit, and basically messed my credit up. So another thing that really drove me was I kept seeing all these nice credit cards, just being transparent like I always be. I wanted that to look like I had money, so I wanted the platinum card, I wanted certain cards, so I was out there applying, getting dubbed. I even hit up somebody to actually apply for me, thinking they had the secret sauce, and they was gonna take 10% of my credit line, which most people do now. But the difference is some people actually help you build your credit. My credit already had to be good for him to apply, and he was gonna take 10%. Didn't make sense, but nonetheless, I fast forward, I ended up buying a course 2021, and that's how I came here with Basically, not that I wouldn't say I know it all about credit. I'm still could be more knowledgeable in the area, but I'm gonna give you something when you're building credit that you must get and must do for credit funding, making sure your credit look good, making sure your credit look good for if you want to get an apartment, if you want to go get a house, if you want to go get a credit card, if you want to go get a loan. And do not, y'all listen to me, don't go get your credit and do what I did and get in consumer debt. It's too many ways to make money now with your credit that people don't talk about, and now they starting to talk about, and it's called leveraging your credit. But it's too many ways to make money, and that's what I'm going to teach in further videos that I'm going to be trying myself, because right now I'm not leveraging credit, so I'm being honest. But I've had the opportunity to leverage my credit plenty of times, but I just never got to it. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to talk to y'all about the 5 things I think personally you should have on your credit when building a credit and when trying to get ready for credit funding. So we're going to leave it right here, and then we're going to go on so I can go show y'all what y'all need for y'all credit. All right. Okay, welcome back to part 2 of 5 must-haves for your credit file when building your credit that I was just explaining earlier. And I'm about to go over 5 must-haves that in my opinion, that you must have when you're doing some, credit building. And these is not in no particular order. And I'm gonna explain them down to the T as much as I can. So, first one, I would say is rent reporting. If you moved out and you have rent and you're paying rent every month, which I know you have to, it's a must thing you must do. It's a must have to have on your credit report. First thing you want to do is look up certain different rent reporting services like Self. You got Rent Reporters, and you have Boom Pay. The reason why you want this, it helps with the credit age of your credit. So when you look at your credit and you see the age of it, this can help extend it, because you can back pay your rent up back 2 years and backdate it. So that gives you 2 years of credit age on your profile. One thing I always suggest is to look for certain rent reporting services that report to all 3 bureaus. You don't want to just report to one bureau and not the other. You want to report to all 3, because you want your rent paying to affect all 3 bureaus when it comes to your credit file. Number 2, this one is, I say, second important almost in my opinion, if not first, is having primary credit cards. I know a lot of people in the past, a lot of credit gurus used to tell you if you can get an authorized user but get a trade line, put on your credit, apply, you may get approved. Them days are over. That's the thing of the past now. You do not need no authorized user. You just need a primary credit card. And these are the different ways you can get a primary credit card. If you have a spare $200, $300 sitting around, you don't mind spending, then I suggest you go get Discover. Discover has a secure credit card where you can pay to get in the system. After 6-7 months, they graduate your credit card. You get, I think, like $1,500, $1,600 if you get like $300, or you may even get graduated to $2,200. Something I did personally, but I know other major banks like Citi, Wells Fargo may have it. A lot of major banks pretty much have secure credit cards to help build your credit. But personally, I say you should do Discover. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I did. I can only tell you what I did. And also, you want to get other credit building sites such as like Self, Kickoff, and Ava, where you pay a monthly premium to report to your credit. So let's say like you paying $25 a month. They may allow you to report $2,500 credit card. And they may have a balance on it just to show that credit limit is available. Let's say if it's $2,500 balance, you may have like $2,475 available on your credit. That's something that shows good. Also, when you're applying and building as the age is going, if you get a year full of that, of a $2,500, $3,500 credit card, you in the ball game. Plus, you have a secure credit card that's going to graduate in 6-7 months. So the time frame from this is a 7-month period. I would say you'd be good if you're starting from scratch. Like if you have never did nothing with your credit, these are the top 2 things that you need to do in 6 to 7 months. I feel like you'd be good and in the big leagues. Other thing I would say is low inquiries. You have to keep low inquiries on your credit file at all times. Low inquiries, sometimes if you can have a good credit score, I've seen it happen plenty of times. You have a good credit score, but you got so many inquiries that they just dub you from having too many inquiries. That is a sign of you just applying, you desperate. You don't want to seem desperate to a credit lender. You don't want to have so many where they like, dang, he's just trying to get anything. He's seem desperate. You want to keep everything low and strategic. Another thing with low inquiries that I want to touch on, primaries. When you're building credit, this is another personal opinion. Most people tell you you should go to credit unions, which I agree. When you first want that first unsecured credit card, go to a credit union. It's meaning credit unions like Navy Federal, DCU, PenFed. What's the other good ones that I'm familiar with? Not really fond of Delta Community, but it's a credit union, so I don't really know too much about them, but the other ones I do. But one thing about that I was speaking about is Chase, the 524 rule. My personal opinion, you should go after you start building is Chase first, because they have a rule that's 524 where you can only get 5 credit cards in 24 months. And that does not mean their credit cards. If you have 5 credit cards outside of Chase and you go apply, they will automatically dub you. They do not want you to get in. So my personal opinion that I say is attack Chase first when you build it, and then move to the credit unions, and then move to a Amex or Citi, Capital One, Bank of America, and all those credit cards. But it is better to get a credit union because credit unions give you higher limits than any major bank like Chase. But you can always, you know what I'm saying, build up. And I give y'all I'll make another video about some tips that I can get you how you can build your credit card limits up higher, faster than just waiting for them to up it for them just looking at your credit. I know a strategic way that you can do that, but we'll talk about that in another video. So, and on this note, on a low increase, make sure you keep them low increase on your file. You do not want 3, 4, 5. Don't go to no dealership and they run your credit for 7, 8, 9, 10 different lenders. You do not want that. Another thing, payment history. Payment history is another major factor of your credit score. You do not want any late payments on your credit profile. You want to make sure at all times your history is 100%. Having late payments can make a big problem. It's just like, why would a lender want to give you money and you late? You're not giving them money. If you owe somebody in real life and you're not trying to pay them their money, you think somebody else would want to give you money? They wouldn't. So look at this just like in real life. Do not be late. Make sure you pay. And one thing you don't have to stress about that most people don't talk about, it's okay to miss your minimum payment date. You just do not want to be 30 days late. You don't want to be 30 days and the bureaus come back around and then you still ain't paid them. You can miss the minimum payment, but do not miss 30 days because that will report to your credit. The last thing I want to say about having on your credit file is a secure loan. You want to have a secure loan or some type of loan on your credit file that you pay on and then eventually pay it off. So it can be, I can say, an auto loan if you had one, a secure regular loan, an unsecured loan. Secure loans are the easiest to get on your file because there's many different credit building sites that allow you to get that. And once you get on that, you pay on them monthly, you pay it off, and some even lenders even give you back the money that you was paying monthly on. So it's like a savings account that report into your credit. So this is one thing you must have, I think, on there too as well for future reference. If you want to go get an auto loan, you don't have an auto loan, you're just building your credit. Having something paid off like this on there is a big benefit to your credit profile. So that is pretty much it. I'm wrapping it up. Like I said, I got plenty different more hacks and tips that I can give you. And I even want to walk y'all through like a client that I'm gonna build their credit for them and let y'all see the different tips. It can be like maybe like a 5-month run. I make probably like 2 videos a month about it, so y'all can see the progress and y'all can see firsthand how this actually works and what I actually do. So I am not a financial advisor, financial guru, whatever they're supposed to say, so I don't get sued. I'm just a person giving y'all my opinion and y'all seeing my journey. So look, thank y'all for coming and watch my video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I need y'all to do that. Like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all rock with this video, I'll make another video giving y'all insight on something nobody else is talking about right now. And I'm not just capping right now. This video and this channel is strictly on transparency. I'm going to be as much transparent as I can. If y'all like, comment, subscribe, I will make another video giving y'all insight that nobody is talking about right now. So, y'all head out. Y'all be safe and be good.
Life. JayIce, nigga. This the outro, nigga. Ice on my neck and I'm talking about literally. Ice in the cup when she pouring Hennessy. I beat her back and I'm beating it physically. She give me